You are entering into a different dimension. Somewhere in the city, a man with a script, a blue pen, a gold tie, and one ear monitor on his left ear telling you it's time for the podcast to begin. So sit back, relax, and hear the opening theme song and Rod Roddy. From Channel 5 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, it's the Washington Podcast. Featuring the return of the AccuWeather 5-day forecast, the Quizmaster Best of 3. Tonight's category, The Godfather, part of Movie Classics 2. So don't forget to hit subscribe, like this show, and hit the bell icon. And now, here's your host, David Washington. Am I reading you clear? Is that good? Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you. That's right, what Rod Roddy said. And you're traveling through a different dimension, as my dear friend Chuck Strongback says. And look, here comes Mike and Christy. Welcome. Hello, everybody, coast to coast, shore to shore, and everywhere in between. Guess who's back? Hello, Patrick. Yay. H. Lee and... Oh my gosh, excuse me. Welcome to the Washington Podcast with my final gold tie. This is the mustard golden tie. This is the golden mustard, and it looks very cool and looks very crisp. And it's time for a small beverage while Mr. Softy's out there trying to get some customers. And here's Tiffany. And Bobby B and H. Lee, hello. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, for folks who are coming in, you're probably wondering, where has my headphones, my head monitors from Sony has gone? Where are they? Well, I decided to downsize because of the weather, and my ears are kind of feeling a little moisture, you see, so that's why I got this fella right here. Yes, sir. Good morning from Russia. Oh, do swidania. All right, yes. All right, and Bobby B in the house. Welcome aboard, Bobby B. I think television broadcasters are right. I think using an ear monitor is really more better than the average headphones. I think I sound very good in only one ear. And while this ear is out there. Alrighty, so let's get started with a thing called the test bars. Hey, taking a trip? All right. David. Yep. What's so exciting about the bars, man? Well, it is a Philadelphia television code. Uh-huh. And Mike is here along with Christy, so we're doing a bit of a colorful show tonight. Sounds like a plan, David. Now, how about you do a little thing about subscribing and bell hitting and whatever that is? Yeah. Hey, Deborah's here. That means we're just in time. Yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chuck Strongbacks. Hey, David, that one ear monitor is very good on you. Well, thank you very much, Chuck. Appreciate it. Now, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon and make sure you like the video. That's right, Chuck. And what else? Well, if you'd like to make a small donation to help DJ Wash Productions going on, how about a little Venmo to DJ Wash 5, right? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah. Now let's sit back and relax and hear this 50-year-old thing from Van Anderson and Orchestra. the best hit ever. And if anyone's asking, this little tidbit of song came out 50 years ago, and I have not developed eyelids, so I can't play my beloved drums over there. Yeah, this is it's so old, man. It's so old. But let's continue on. Let's talk about what's happening with the weather. And I'm happy to announce that my AccuWeather forecast is back, if I could find it. There we go. All righty. Okay, now I got it. Ooh, that hurts. All right, here we go. It's time for the AccuWeather forecast after a long, brief period of a thing called a heat wave and It's So Hot jokes by me and Tiffany and everybody watching who loves those It's So Hot jokes. You know, it is so hot in Philadelphia. I see people carrying a cheesesteak in their car. Not a good Johnny Carson impression, but I'll do the best I can. Tonight on AccuWeather, clear and cool tonight. Temperatures ranging from 68 to the suburbs and 70 for Center City, Philadelphia. A sunny commute tomorrow as we go on to 60. And thanks, Deborah. We also got the little baseballs back. Yeah, we also got the baseballs back, too. Yeah. You feel this baseball all this week except for Thursday, so bear with me. Sunny. Oh, my gosh. Yes, it is. It is smoking. Yeah, smoking is not good, especially not me because smoking is bad. So I'm clear and cool tonight in Philadelphia. Temperatures ranging in the suburbs 68 to Center City at 70. Sunny commute tomorrow morning. How hot was it? Let me see. It's so hot, I put popcorn on the Schuylkill Expressway, and it's popping before the 5 a.m. commute. And Bill Freno and family and his little daughter watching the Washington podcast. Thank you very much, because when little kids are watching the podcast, you may see Devil Washington grow up to be an old man. Yeah. Snowing over there? Oh my gosh. Please don't say snow. I don't have it on my forecast yet. See? No, there's no snow. Okay. Now, as we thank you, Bob. Thank you. Alrighty, so it's gonna be a beautiful beautiful day tomorrow with a temperature of 86 degrees. It's so cool. And on Tuesday, we're gonna have humid temperatures with some storms coming up, a bit of precipitation, lots of thunder and lightning. Benjamin Franklin, get out your kite. It's going to be 88 degrees. We're going to drop down to 85 degrees with partly sunny, with a little storm, and my dad, Bernard Washington, watching the show tonight. Yep, it's going to be 85 degrees. It's going to be sunny and nice. It's going to be a summer beauty. That's the call from AccuWeather for Thursday, with a temperature of 83 degrees. 84 with mostly sunny skies on Friday to start off your grooviest weekend in the world. Now, let's talk about some news. What's the news across the nation? Well, this is Pod News with David Washington. Congratulations to Spain winning the FIFA World Cup. The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain. Yes. And now let's talk about some news. What's happening on Market Street Bridge? Well, I'll tell you. This is the report from Channel 10 WCAU, and here it is. Drivers on westbound I-76 and portions of Market Street will face travel restrictions starting tomorrow as PennDOT ramps up work on its $148.9 million bridge rehabilitation project. From tomorrow, July 20th through Thursday, July 23rd, a portion of the westbound 76 Schuylkill Expressway will be closed overnight. Also beginning tomorrow and continuing through Thursday, the center lane on the Market Street Bridge between Schuylkill Avenue and 30th Street will be closed for utility construction. PennDOT says the utility work on Market Street is preparing for the closure, demolition, and reconstruction of the Market Street Bridge over the Schuylkill River. Yeah. Sorry, kids. through the Schuylkill River. Yes, so here's how it's going to go. Let's just go for the breakdown. I-76 Schuylkill Expressway will be closed and detoured between 30th Street and the Vine Street Expressway interchanges for bridge construction. Drivers will be exiting at 30th Street and travel west on the Schuylkill Avenue to access the ramp for Schuylkill Expressway westbound and Vine Street Expressway eastbound. 1 full month tomorrow, the 20th, until August 20th, Thursday. The center lane will be closed on Market Street between Schuylkill Avenue and 30th Street for utility construction. 2 lanes of traffic will be maintaining both directions at all times. And that's the report about the bridge situation. Now, a report about Saquon Barkley, what happened. So this is really sad. And also I'm holding this guy, this Saquon Barkley jersey. I support Saquon Barkley and family for this one. Yeah, go Barkley, running back. Give us some touchdowns. You like it? I'll put it on later. Alrighty, here we go. Philadelphia Eagles star running back Saquon Barkley and his family were the victims of an attempted burglary in their suburban Philadelphia home early yesterday morning, according to the Tredyffrin Township Police Department. Barkley and his family were unharmed during the incident, which occurred about 5 o'clock a.m. Officers were dispatched to Barkley's home to a burglary in progress call, according to Captain Tyler Moyer. When the officers arrived, the alleged suspects have already fled the scene. And you got to look out for this car. It is a white SUV that is believed to be connected to the alleged crime. If you've seen this Yukon from GMC, it's a white vehicle, please call Tredyffrin Police Department, Tredyffrin County Police Department. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all for Pod News. And I'm really happy that Saquon Barkley and his family are okay. And now it's time for some sad news in sports. Oh, our Eagles report for practice next week. Oh, great. Eagles are reporting for practice next week, and I believe Saquon Barkley will be ready as ever to do whatever the heck he wants to do, and he's going to do it. Yes, so let me see. Now it's time for sports on Pod News, and here it is. The Philadelphia Phillies are still in second place in the National League East Division with 55 games won and 44 games lost, and I'll tell you why right about now. Yeah. The Mets. The Mets have taken the series. 2 games to 1 with a score of, oh, should I say it? David, it will hurt less if you say it. Okay. Mets 6, Philadelphia 1. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll be having a visiting team. So we're going to do a little presto changeo, okay? Yeah, let's do a little presto changeo. All right. So now, okay, let me see. Here we go. I'm going to color this blue. And we're going to adios this guy like so. Okay, and this guy, bye-bye. Bear with me, folks. I got you. Who's going to be playing tomorrow? Well, I'll tell you in a few moments. Okay, you ready? Ready, David. Abracadabra. Fling! Ah, the magic of television. All righty, so tomorrow, beginning at 7:10 p.m., 3-game series against the returning champions. Yes, they are, kids. Yes, they are. The Los Angeles Dodgers. They'll be playing with the Philadelphia Phillies tomorrow, and I hope we'll beat the heck out of them. And I hope the other teams will be okay. So, L.A. coming in to Philadelphia. And that's Pod News and Sports with Weather. good newscast. And remind everybody what song you've played for the pod news thing. Oh, that is the come on, Patrick. Don't worry about it. We'll get it. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it by then. Yeah. So for that, let's do the Quizmaster. Alrighty, you have all. Yes, you are ready for. Everybody's ready for a quiz. You get a quiz. You get a quiz, and you get a quiz, and you get a quiz, and you get a quiz. Sorry, Oprah Winfrey complex. I don't have a car to give out, and I'm not that rich yet, and I don't run a network either. Whoops, what was that? Oops. Oh dear, that's one of my little monitors. See, here's what this is what these earpieces look like. You see, that's what they look like. So you got one in the ear, one out the other. So that's how I do it right here on the Washington podcast. Excuse me. Oh gosh. Sorry about that. Okay, let's just hang it right here, shall we? Yeah. What is this, Oprah? Yeah. Well, we only have the news at 4:00 now since Oprah's not around. Okay, today's category for the Quizmaster Best of 3 is 817 right now. Oh, Patrick. Oh, brother. Laugh attack number 2. Remember, stay hydrated during the Washington podcast. Get some water. It's good for you. All right. The category tonight is Classic Movies 2, The Godfather. It's time to test your knowledge on that great movie, everybody. So I'm not going to give it away. So let's just get on with it. So here we go with question number 1. And guess what? It's a voiceover quiz. I get to imitate the actor who's playing on The Godfather. So bear with me. Gotta get in the character. Nope, it's not Scotch.
Ouch! Ooh, my tooth.
Alrighty, here we go.
Now, tell me, ladies and gentlemen, who is this actor I'm imitating? Remember, I'm gonna give you a quiz you can't refuse. And if you refuse it, then I don't know if we're friends anymore. But don't worry, we're still friends already, 'cause I love you. Now, tell me, who is the actor I am imitating? A. Al Pacino, B. Sylvester Stallone, or C. Marlon Brando? I'll give it to you again. The voice I'm imitating this great famous actor. A. Al Pacino, B. Sylvester Stallone, or C. Marlon Brando. You have 31 seconds. David, tell me, what is this music I'm hearing?
Well, sir, that's the theme song of the 30-second Quizmaster Think Music.
Very interesting. I like it.
Okay. All right. Everyone says C, Marlon Brando, but Patrick says A.
A. Are you sure?
That's a new one. Hey, and Dad says A. Are you sure?
You know, you do a good Are You Sure better than me.
The stuff you haven't seen on the Washington podcast. So guess what, kids? I'm going to, you know what? The answer is C. Yes, that is correct. C is Marlon Brando.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. I writ the quiz and did some analysis earlier, didn't I?
Of course you did, son. That was very nice of you imitating my voice. You're a heck of a lot better than this rich little character I don't know if it does my voice yet. Yeah, there's no such thing as mafia.
Oh my gosh. No. Anyway, do not worry, Dad. You'll get the next one. And everybody, thanks very much for playing round 1 of the Quizmaster. Yeah. We're having a fun time doing that thing. Alrighty, so hope you enjoyed that one. Stay tuned for part 2 of the Quizmaster, and let's get to reading about street names of Philadelphia. If I can actually get that little drum thing. No, not that drum thing. I mean the drum thing which I'm talking about street names. Yeah, it's nice to be in a theater with my drums, ready to smash a good one. Yes, sirree, Bob. Alrighty, let's get started with the street names of Philadelphia situation. Now, okay, before we continue on, Tiffany's got a podcast called the Heartfelt Oils Podcast. She'll be talking about the Blend Basic, and all week you'll learn how to get it for free. Oh, I'm sorry. For free! Oh, yes, feeding the cats. Meow. Oh, yes. To all the folks who have cats out there, hey, you're looking good, my friends. No matter if they're calico, Snow White, or ebony black, or the tuxedo black and white, or even a little orange tabby called the ginger cat. Yeah, or doing a little balance. You should do a drummer Quizmaster. Oh, that's nice of you, my friend. We should do a drummer Quizmaster, but we need only 2 things. Number 1, a rented studio so I can put all my drums in, and 2, a souped-up computer with all the hits I love. But unfortunately, I couldn't be able to do any copyrighted songs because I might have an announcement to share with you about that. Okay, I'll do it right now. I'm about to start a locals app. I'm about to start a locals situation. My Butterfinger hurts. Oh my gosh. Crispity, crunchity Butterfinger. Yeah, so I'm still thinking about it though, doing a thing called djwash.locals.com where everybody can participate in watching the videos and also to email the answer of the drumming quiz. But don't go to that, but it's not ready yet. But don't write it down. Don't write it down. I'm still like, getting it together. First I got to put an account on Rumble and then do locals and, something like that. And the tier is only $10 a month, so we're doing that. But until then, nothing's set in stone yet, so bear with me. Okay, 8:24 in the PM. Oh, yeah, what band I'll talk about. And Scrappy, welcome aboard tonight. All right. Yeah. What about who and what band or what on one song? Oh, yeah, that's very good. We'll probably do that next time. You bet. We'll do that. Okay, actually, we're going to do the street names of Philadelphia a little later because we're going to do another round of the Quizmaster right about now. Yeah. Okay, round 2 of the Quizmaster, and it is the only Quizmaster I have done one single quiz about
Marlon Brando.
Okay, so here we go with round 2 of the Quizmaster, The Godfather. Now, question, and this is short and sweet. Who directed The Godfather? Is it A, Martin Scorsese, B, Francis Ford Coppola, or C, Steven Spielberg? I'll read it to you again. Who directed The Godfather? Is it A, Martin Scorsese, B, Francis Ford Coppola, or C, Steven Spielberg? And away we go.
I gotta tell you one thing. Quizmaster music is very soothing.
Alrighty then. Thank you very much, my friends. And you got the right answer again.
Hey, David,
Yeah?
what's that ding ding ding? Let's play the music.
All right. Way to go, ladies and gentlemen. You did it again. B is the right answer. Francis Ford Coppola.
You want a Coca-Cola?
Very funny. I quit that. Yes, indeed. All righty, ladies and gentlemen.
My fake plants died because I did not pretend to water them.
All righty. That was round 2 of the Quizmaster, and I got pen in hand. He shall lead the land. So, we're going to take a little time out in the next 3 minutes. So that means we're going to say farewell to this little banner guy down here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm right-handed, not left-handed. A very great film. And guess what? Part 3 of the Quizmaster will start right after the station break. And, yep, yeah, you heard before that I made some changes on the Washington podcast, that I'm wearing an in-ear monitor instead of those big bulky studio monitors, you know, like the big headphones like every DJ or broadcaster would wear during that. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, a little nervous. Oh, don't be nervous. We like ya. Alrighty, so we got 19 views. Let me know how many likes we have so far on the Washington podcast, because we had some great shows this month of July. Yeah, you're stuck with me. No refunds, no exchanges. Yeah, sorry, Bob. All right, so it's now 8:28 in 20 seconds, so that means we're going through with this. Coming up next on the second half of the Washington podcast, we're going to do Street Names of Philadelphia. We've already did Pod News, and this is the most terrible Pod News ever. I can't stand this Pod News that it's going to be murder on the Schuylkill Expressway. The doggone Mets have lost the game and won the game, actually. And there's going to be the Dodgers coming to Philadelphia to gloat in their face that they won the blasted World Series. I can't stand it anymore. Sorry, kids. I've always wanted to do that. You remember that Let's Do It Live guy who swore on TV? So yeah, you know. So much for Pod News and junk like that. So we're gonna do a station identification. My gosh, I gotta tell you, it's really frustrating to be a Philadelphia podcasting broadcaster and delivering this crummy news about Schuylkill Expressways and this stuff here. And I gotta let's dance, shall we? David, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. David, how about this? Breathe in, breathe out. Now drink some water. Okay, I'm good now. I'm good. Okay, great. Now let's go back to the show, shall we? Yeah, let's go back to the show. David, yeah, that's not the show we're talking about. Oh, right. David. Oh, right. Roddy. All right, welcome back to the second half of the Washington podcast, and I do agree with Tiffany. You do need some balance. Hello. Welcome back to the Washington podcast. I'm trying not to laugh from that last skit I've done where I incidentally tore the script and flew in the air like Paul Crouch in the Praise the Lord program, like the whole world's gonna be saved, like that. Whew, okay. No offense. Okay, welcome back to the Washington podcast, and this little legal pad. I'll say farewell till another day. Wow, nice throw, right? Yes. So let me see here. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to put on my Saquon Barkley jersey. Enjoy the Philadelphia skyline when I change to something more comfortable. Oh, and thank you very much, Scrappy. I do like Zildjian. It's my favorite cymbal company in the world, and I love playing it every day. All right. Now, back to my in-ear monitor. All right. Did the rain clear out the smoke? Well, so far I see in the Philadelphia skyline, it looks very nice. It usually be hazy and junk like that, but after the rain, it sort of clears around like that, you see. So, yeah. Yeah. Hey, ooh, hey, how about that? What do you think? Yeah. So this is it, my Saquon Barkley jersey. I got it for $20 from someone who's about to pay for a homegoing service. And I took it out of her hands, and I'm wearing this guy. So you wouldn't mind if I wear this for the rest of the podcast? Let me know in the comments down below. If not, don't worry, I'll change to my lightning white suit jacket. But this here is pretty cool. It gives me a reminder of when football season will start, and I might be wearing some of these totally groovy jerseys. Yes. You know, it really complements the gold tie. Yes, sir. Oh, and speaking of tie, hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah. If I get to wear this at a football match, I'll be the most classiest fan in Philadelphia. What do you say about that, kids? Yeah, Saquon Barkley in the house, and we're still rooting for Saquon. Yeah. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the third and final round. Oh, thanks, Christy. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, so round 3? Yeah, how about this? Round 3. Have a great Godfather trivia with your Quizmaster. Yep. Oh, yes, it was. I just, read the news earlier, and sort of made me a little bit disgruntled about that. But don't worry, I'm okay. It's fly, Eagles fly, and Saquon will fly too. To victory. All righty, here we go. Time for the Quizmaster, episode 3. And, well, you know what I mean. Third and final round. Now, I'll read it to you like this. What is the name of the Corleone family patriarch? A. Michael Corleone. C. Sonny Corleone. I'm sorry, I'll read it again. A. Michael Corleone. B. Sonny Corleone. Or C. Victor Corleone. Yep. Is it A. Michael, B. Sonny, or C. Vito? The Corleone family patriarch. You have 31 seconds, and the time starts now. J Han is home. Yeah, hey, buddy. All righty then. We are having such a fun time on the Washington podcast. Everyone says see, and guess what?
David,
Yes, my friend, Mr. Corleone.
how about we do the music of the the television game show?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you've got the answer right. Congratulations. Remember to have your vehicles gassed and oiled and your pets spayed or neutered.
Yeah. Congratulations, everybody. You got the answer right, and I say, whoops, I salute you. So, yep, let me see here. You can cut off the Ed Kalehoff theme song, kids. Thank you. Alrighty, so Vito Corleone is the correct answer. Congratulations, everybody. And Bobby here has mentioned a little bit of history of The Godfather in Philadelphia. Part 2, the Moshaloo, the big boat in Philadelphia that was used during Godfather 2. And, inside quiz. Who is the actress before playing Adrian on The Godfather? Who is that actress? Let me know in the comments down below. It's brownie points tonight, kids.
Brownie points.
Yes, so I want you to give me the actress who played in The Godfather before she played Adrian in Rocky. All right? That is the Quizmaster Challenge. All right. While we're thinking about the Quizmaster Challenge, it's time to read or two about the book called Street Names of Philadelphia. And Bob, you got the right answer. Talia Shire is the correct answer. Thank you very much. Adrian, no. No, not her. She did so many movies, and she's a bit more, never mind. So let's get on started with the Quizmaster. We already finished with the Quizmaster, so you all got the answer right. It is Talia Shire.
Yo, Adrian, I didn't know you were the Godfather. Yeah.
All right, so let's get started with Canal Street on Street Names of Philadelphia. So, oh dear, I hope I can get this right. And Tiffany, thanks for coming over. See you back again next time. And thanks for playing the Quizmaster. And thanks for watching the Washington Podcast. All righty then. Here we go. The Cahongsink Creek was laid out as a public thoroughfare with the name Canal Street in 1775 and confirmed by the Quartermaster Sessions Court 2 years later. However, almost 100 years went by before the legal street was an actual one. In order to convert the creek into a street, oh, how nice. Thank you very much. I do really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And my greetings to you, my friends. Yes. Okay, so in order to convert a creek into a street, it had to be culverted and then covered. As late as 1862, the creek appears on official city maps with a bridge over it. In 1863, a city ordinance was passed to construct another bridge on the line of Delaware Avenue, then Beach Street. Those official city records do not reflect it. It is probable that Canal Street became an actually in the late 19th century. The street from Laurel to Allen Street was widened by deed in 1929. And that is Canal Street. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a hand for the lady who gave me the greatest Zildjian shirt in the world, my mom, Janet Washington, here tonight. And Mom, the reason why you're seeing me with a Saquon Barkley jersey is because that I've read a report about Saquon Barkley's home being burglarized, but fortunately, the family was not harmed and nothing was taken. The perpetrators drove away, any way you wish, in a Yukon, a white Yukon by GMC. And nope, I'm not plugging cars unless they pay me to do so. So everybody's okay. Next week is football practice, and I'm hoping that the Eagles will win one for the DJ man, big NFL guy. Yeah. All right, Mom. Nice to see you here. Welcome aboard. You're just in time for Street Names of Philadelphia. So please, no, let's not riot. We've already done it about 6 years ago, I think. I don't know why. Alrighty, here we go. Let's talk about Catherine Street. Catherine Street in South Philadelphia. Oh, bother. Man, look at this. I need some more water. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give me a little station break? And we'll continue on with the show after this message of interest. If there isn't a message of interest. Okay, we're back. Sure, I can do that. Yeah, we have some time for Cayuga Street. Cayuga. I like that. Cayuga. Actually, it's not that far. Uh-oh. Cayuga. See Indian tribes. Oops. Sorry, H. Lee. I have to visit Indian tribes for Cayuga Street, but don't worry, we're going to push through right after this street, so bear with me. Catherine Street, with a little sip of libation. That's so refreshing. Ice cold water. That's ice down your veins. L'chaim. Opened before 1787, the original Catherine Street extended from the Delaware River to the Passyunk Road was confirmed, at least on paper, by the Court of Quarter Sessions in 1790. In 1807, however, a traveler through the South Wark area noted that none of the streets below South running westward are laid out beyond 5th Street, and Catherine and Queen Streets only as far as 2nd Street. 9 years later, Water Street, good idea. We shall do Water Street. Yes, we shall do that. 9 years later, the road jury confirmed the street from Passyunk to the present-day 15th Street. By mid-19th century, it is safe to assume that Catherine did, in fact, extend that distance a little farther, to Gray's Ferry Avenue, when Kansas Street, Schuylkill Avenue to Banbury Street, was changed to Catherine in 1895. The street achieved its present length from the Delaware River to the Cobbs Creek Parkway. Elusive as the most first name streets are to determine, it is safe to assume that Catherine of this street was the daughter of Sven Schut, later Swanson, for whom Swanson Street was named, who settled in the Swedish Southwark area on the early grant from Queen Christina. See Queen and Christian Streets. Now, let's see if I can find Cayuga. Yeah, Cayuga. If I can find Cayuga in Indian tribes. If not, we shall try better later on. Actually, we're going to get through with Water Street, so H. Lee, I hope you bear with me. We'll get Cayuga on the next go around. W-A-T-E-R. Or, in fact, W-O-O-E-R. Wooder. So, ladies and gentlemen, since I got the Wooder, it's time to talk about Water Street. Refreshing. Make sure you hydrate, kids. It's pretty fun. Water Street. W-O-O-D-E-R. For all you Philadelphia friends out there. Or out of Philadelphia, W-A-T-E-R. Water. Wooder, we say. In 1755, Thomas Pownall wrote that the original idea was that the front street on the Delaware. Scrappy, you're too much. That's funny. That's a funny comment right there, Scrappy. Thank you. That's cute. Thomas Pownall wrote that the original idea was that the front street, C-A-Y-U-G-A. Yeah, that's an Indian name. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So, the front street on the Delaware would have no houses immediately on the bank, but rather serve as a parapet. Yeah, a parapet. After the first settlers had bought these lots on Front Street, he wrote, it was also found more convenient for the merchants and trades to build their warehouses and even dwelling houses on the beach below, which they wharfed over, and several took long leases since the land was not to be sold. And this became a street of the dwelling houses, etc., of all the principal merchants and rich men of business, and was called Water Street. City records acknowledge that this street existed. In 1883, affidavits were sworn to which indicated Water Street had existed for, quote, at least 21 years, close quotes. The original name given to the street by the early settlers was the Street Under the Bank. Not Citizens Bank Park, the bank of water. Period. Later, when it was laid out in 1705, it was named King Street. From Porter the Christian, the street was known as Ostego until 1895. A small portion of Ostego, from Snyder to Morris, was known as Church until 1858. Until the addition brought Wooder to its full length in 1895, the section from Bainbridge to south was Penn. The second was from Cumberland to Gurney was Fox. Clearwater to Lippincott was Emma. Westmoreland to Venango was Fox. And Fisher's Avenue to Clark was Wentz. Not Carson Wentz. Alrighty then. Let me see here. What time is it? My gosh. Is it that time already? According to the Auga horn or Cayuga horn, which Scrappy would mention, we have 9 minutes to go before we sign off on the Washington podcast tonight. So, how about it? It is very interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. Ah, yes, Lippincott. Yeah, so I'm glad you find this amusing, my friends. Okay, let me see. Indian tribes, and I hope we have a small sense about Cayuga Street. Cayuga. Sorry, folks. I'm just I can't help it. That's kind of funny, actually. Okay, let me see here. Indian tribes. Okay. Oh darn. See your other streets. Other street names derived from tribes are Cayuga Street, Chippewa Road, Comanche Road, Dakota Street, Erie Avenue, Iroquois Lane, Moccasin Street, Narragansett Street, and Osage Avenue. Oh, well. Okay, I'm very sorry, H. Lee. We couldn't find any information about how Cayuga Street was started, but don't worry. I'm going to rectify the situation on the next episode of the Washington podcast. Now, oh yes, so thanks very much, Jay Han, for joining me. Hope we'll see you again tomorrow, brother. Cheers, brother. Ah, man, this is a refreshing Washington podcast with a Philadelphia skyline. Hey, let's do that thing again. The nighttime Philadelphia skyline with night lights on a Sunday night. Now, if all you late night folks out there wants to watch The Karate Kid Part 3, I'm happy to announce that it's going to be on after midnight, followed after Action News at 11 and FYI Philly at 11:30. So, The Karate Kid Part 3 featuring Thomas Ian Griffith as the sinister guy. Yes. Oh, it's quite all right. It's not time to say goodnight yet, but I completely understand. So, no such thing as bad student, but bad teacher. Wax on, wax off. Gotta love that Pat Morita. Noriyuki, Pat Morita, Ralph Macchio. Let me see here. What's that John Kreese's name? I forgot. Martin Cove. That's Martin Cove. And Thomas Ian Griffith, who played the sinister Terry Silver. Ooh, and also, of course, the gentleman who wrote the score of that movie. Let me see here. Yep, made a special orchestration that goes around that evil villain, who was Mr. Kreese's friend. Yeah, working in the army. So, yep, let me see here. Let's do another movie classics episode again. Can we do that again? Yes, let's do another movie. So, episode number 3 of the Quizmaster Best of 3. The category for next week is Classic Movies 3. This will be our third and final part, unless you want more. Yes, it's quite all right. So right now it's a beautiful 73 degrees in Philadelphia. You've seen the city skyline. There it is. And yes, it looks, oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. It makes me want to do a night out on the town with my red camera and doing some fun stuff on the Washington podcast. But that'll be all for another day. Yeah, wow. Hey, let's do that test bar and skyline thing again. Ooh, cool. Yeah, man. That's what I call good broadcasting, huh, kids? So, me with my Saquon Barkley jersey, and I want to say thanks to everybody for inviting me to come into your homes. Please, sir, we may have some more. More? I've always wanted to do that. But you know, we will have some more, because pretty soon we'll have interviews on the Washington podcast. We have pushed back so much because of the 250th birthday, the sports at down there, all kinds of junk that happened. But don't worry, we will have some more. Okay? We will have some more Washington podcast interviews of the people in their walks of life. I've already scheduled for one interview. She is a supervisor in Center City that involves in security. And that's all I'm going to say because she is a very good friend of mine. So we'll meet her as soon as we can and get into this thing. Oliver Twist reference. I knew you like, yeah, of course. Oliver Twist. And my favorite rendition of the movie is Oliver and Company. That happened in New York City with a cat named Oliver and the Artful Dodger, who is played by some singer, pianist, the Piano Man. Who is he? Who is that guy? Play me the song, the Piano Man. Sing me a song tonight. Yeah. Darn, I forgot his name. Let me know down in the comments. We have like about 3 minutes until the show is over, and I can hear that silly horn again. Yep. No, I don't like about whistles. But it's actually a car horn. Yeah. Oh, brother. What is that guy's name? It ain't Phil Collins. He played the drums. Thank you, Christy. Billy Joel. That's right, Billy Joel. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for helping me out because I got a bit of a brain fog. Who is that guy? Now we know. Billy Joel played the Artful Dodger, that dog with the sunglasses. Why should I worry? Why should I care? And Bette Midler plays Georgette or Bridget. Yeah, Georgette. Winston. Arf, arf. That's a funny movie. Yep. Fagin and yeah. What a great movie. Oliver and Company. And unfortunately, there's no Please Sir May I Have Some More on that one. That will be from the old show. Yeah. So with that being said, let's go to bed. I'm David Washington saying thank you very much for tuning in to the Washington Podcast. And please come back again next week for more fun. I'm David Washington. Bye-bye. And we thank you for tuning in to the Washington Podcast on KDJW5. I think we're playing the full version of this song. Yeah, it's a special moment for this entire song to remind you to subscribe to KDJW and hit the bell icon. And don't forget to make a small donation to DJ Wash 5 on, what's that thing again, David? That is Venmo. Right, Venmo! I can't believe that song has been made 50 years ago on ABC and in syndication. Of course, and I was around then too. Yep, and everyone was glad to have you, Rod Roddy. Of course! This is Rod Roddy speaking for the Washington Podcast, a DJ Wash 5 production.